So if you're following it on Twitter, there seems to be some updates in the Amir Khan versus Kell Brook negotiations. And unfortunately, at this moment, the update doesn't look positive. Now, I'm not going to quote anyone here. I'm going to paraphrase because I don't have the Twitter stream up in front of me and I've read this through. Apparently, Eddie Hearn is claiming he met with Amir Khan's lawyer this week and Amir Khan wanted a £10 million payment for the fight. £10 million, with Kell Brook set to get around 2 to 2.5 million. So Eddie Hearn said something like he choked on his coffee when he heard it and couldn't believe that Amir Khan was in effect suggesting an 80-20 split in his favour. Khan retorted saying Kell Brook was looking to get 50-50, you know, was he joking? And Eddie Hearn came back saying he was looking at a 60-40 split in Amir Khan's favour. So, interesting stuff here. You know, it seems that negotiations are ongoing. What is unfortunate is it does appear that the two parties are not exactly close to agreeing terms. In fact, they seem out by several £1 million, which is always quite a big thing to be separated by. Now, I always wonder, when you have these negotiations, and I said this with regard to the Frampton Quigg negotiations, and to be fair to Eddie Hearn, he did get that one made, he did get it over the line, but I do always wonder, when you are very public about the financials, and when you kind of make these details public and go about it in that method, you know, are you actually doing more harm than good, and are you tending to push a fight that could potentially be made further away from being made? Because when you start putting stuff like that on Twitter, you know, egos get involved. I saw Kell Brook come back saying he wanted to smash Amir Khan up, and Amir Khan then posted some sort of photo apparently of Kell Brook kissing his arse, you know. So what I'm wondering is, does this kind of blow the whole thing out of proportion to the extent that, you know, the fight gets further and further away? And that's what I'm concerned about, because first and foremost, we want to see this fight gets made. I wonder if the fact that Amir Khan now has the winner of Garcia Guerrero, you know, is making him think that potentially he doesn't need to go down the Kell Brook route and he's got that as another option. But one thing I can tell you for definite is, against Danny Garcia, he won't be getting a £10 million purse. You know, it's just not going to happen. And with Garcia being the WBC champion, presuming he beats Guerrero, and with Garcia holding the victory over Amir Khan, I doubt Amir Khan's going to be able to command an 80-20 split on that occasion either. You know, personally, I do want to see this fight get made. I think it's the biggest fight out there for both guys, and I think it's arguably one of the biggest fights, if not the biggest fight in British boxing. You know, I really want to see it get made. I understand Khan has other options, whereas Kell Brook doesn't necessarily. But for me, I would have concerns as an Amir Khan fan. You know, is he wasting the best years of his life? You know, he's been so inactive recently, so inactive. Chasing fights with Mayweather, chasing fights with Pacquiao. You know, I think he should get the Kell Brook fight out of the way. We know Carl Frost was considering not fighting George Groves, and look at the effect that that fight had on his career, on his legacy, on his celebrity, on his wallet. You know, for me, Amir Khan should negotiate. He should look to make this fight. And I do genuinely believe 60-40 in Khan's favour. That's a fair split. That is a fair split. Let me know your thoughts on this. Do you think we're going to see this fight or not? Many thanks for watching. If you've appreciated the update, click the thumbs up. I'd appreciate your support. Thanks for watching.